Thank you, Anna. Highlanders. How about another round of applause for the bagpipers? They're amazing. Good afternoon, and welcome to the 131st commencement exercises of Thomas College. If you are able, please remain standing for the national anthem, sung today by Rebecca Pouchard.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the nights that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you, Rebecca, for that lovely rendition. Some of us have a lot of robes to sit on. Good afternoon again, everyone. My name is Janine Diddle-Uzzi, and I am delighted to serve as the 6th president of Thomas College. Thank you. I joined the college in November, so this is my first Thomas College commencement. It's my first opportunity to celebrate our terriers in their final academic ritual. This ceremony, commencement, is the reason we exist. Sadly, for those of us fortunate enough to be able to teach and mentor and to get to know these amazing students, our job is to prepare them to leave us. Everything we do at the college is to support our graduates in being able to thrive and to grow, to find happiness and to find prosperity in life and work after Thomas College, when we no longer get to see you on campus every day and to hear about your accomplishments and your tribulations. Students, those of us who have been your faculty, your advisors, your coaches, your resident directors, your mentors and counselors, today feels like an ending for us, and you might feel that way too. I saw one of your peers' Instagram post last week that made me a little teary. He was filming his dorm room, and throughout the course of the video, it got emptier and emptier and emptier, and he wrote a line that said, "The end of an era." So I feel that, but this is not only an ending, this is a beginning. In fact, the word commencement does not mean ending at all. If you know me, you know that I never pass up a chance to give a Latin lesson. So we can all take heart today in the fact that commencement actually means beginning, not end. Commencement comes from Latin roots that mean to begin and together. So today, we are all beginning the next stage of life's journey together as a community, because that's how we do things at Thomas. Now please join me in welcoming to the podium Dr. Alicia McCarthy, Professor of Criminal Justice and Faculty Senate President, who will bring greetings from the faculty.
Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the full-time, part-time, and adjunct faculty here at Thomas College, I'd like to welcome you to this very, very special day, to all our graduating students and to your family members, friends, and all those who have joined today for this very special day. The road to graduation is rarely straight. It's often winding, with many ups and downs, but you persevered and are here today celebrating hard-earned undergraduate and graduate degrees. You've balanced coursework with part-time jobs, athletics, club involvement, family responsibilities, and all the curveballs that life can throw at you. That takes grit, resilience, determination, and congratulations on your fantastic achievement. Back in 1992, when I was in high school, The Economist published an article that gave us this very famous phrase, "It's not what you know, it's who you know." So today we're celebrating what you learned here at Thomas. At this time, that quote made me very uneasy. I didn't grow up in a wealthy, prestigious, or well-connected family. Maybe some of you feel the same way. At first, as the first of my family to attend college, first gen, and the eldest of 4 sisters, I felt like I was already at a disadvantage when it came to the who you know part of that phrase. So I decided to focus on what I could do, and that was to work hard. I majored in chemistry and statistics and poured myself into learning, as you have done over the past 3 to 4 years. In my senior year, I worked on a research project with my chemistry professor, Charles Quinn. I had no idea at the time, but Professor Quinn was incredibly well connected in the field of mathematical chemistry. Probably sounds boring. He became very excited when I managed to calculate the energy of the electron in the hydrogen atom using Gaussian elimination, special equations in Excel, Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. We didn't get to choose our senior research. He chose me, and I was stuck with that project. While my colleagues in chemistry were cooking up fun things in the organic lab, I got very acquainted with programming in Microsoft Excel. When I applied for a master's degree program in forensic science, this is in the year 2000, there wasn't any of the shows on TV, I applied to the University of Strathclyde in Glasgow, and they only took one person from Ireland every year. I was a good student. I graduated with second-class honours, which is kind of like a B+. I applied, and Professor Quinn wrote me a letter of recommendation. And guess what? I got in. I don't know what he wrote in that letter, but I'm convinced my connection with him helped launch my career in forensic science, even though my final grade was not of first-class honours. That quote, "It's not what you know, it's who you know," is really true. And as you step into your careers, it'll ring even more true in your future. So here's my advice to you. Work hard, build strong relationships, give people the benefit of the doubt, lead with empathy. It's those personal and professional relationships that will help you grow, open doors, and reach your goals. And one day, maybe sooner than you think, you will be the Professor Quinn to somebody else's story. We're going to miss you, so enjoy today, celebrate, take lots of photographs, be with the people that supported you over the past few years, and most importantly, keep in touch, especially with the faculty. Your connection to Thomas and your faculty doesn't end here. Our professional connections are your professional connections. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you. That was lovely. Thomas College has a tradition of inviting students to speak at commencement, and our students have a tradition of stealing the show. Today we will hear from Emily Ireland speaking on behalf of the undergraduate students, and Emily Sautak speaking on behalf of our graduate students. Emily is from Howland, Maine, and she's graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. While attending Thomas, Emily was captain of the women's soccer team. She participated in intramural sports and the International Club, and she was a member of the Alpha Chi Honor Society. In the fall, she will be returning to Thomas, yay for us, to complete a master's degree in education, so she can one day realize her dream of becoming a school principal. Please join me in welcoming Emily to the podium.
Hello, family, friends, classmates, staff, and faculty. Thank you all so much for being here to share this special day with us. For those of you who don't know, my name is Emily Ireland, and I'm in the elementary education program here at Thomas. I was very grateful when I found out I was chosen to represent my class today, but honestly, I had no idea what I was going to talk about. So I searched through some old stuff for inspiration and came across an essay I wrote the summer before my freshman year here at Thomas, over a poem called Still I Rise. This piece by Maya Angelou is about being resilient in the face of adversity and obstacles, no matter how big they may seem. I felt this was fitting to talk about today because it is something we all have in common, challenges. College is often said to be the best years of our lives, and some days I would 100% agree. I have met some of my best friends, been able to play a sport that I love, and have gotten to grow not only academically, but also as a person into someone that I love today. But this isn't always the case. With highs, inevitably come lows as well. Stress and anxiety about grades, financial worries, athletic slumps, mental health issues are all just some of the obstacles that have stood in the way of every person here today, among other things. And although these are common themes, we all have different stories and paths that have varied in difficulty from time to time. But it's how we have responded to these challenges that defines who we are as people and as a class. And it is quite evident that we have all bought into the idea of rising above, as this class has accomplished so much in our time here, despite the hardships life can bring at times. Some have already gotten that dream job and are working full-time. Some have traveled across the country or even the world to study here. We have homeowners, president-list students, amazing athletes, and NAC champions. But above all, our paths have brought us here today, and every one of us is about to be a college graduate, something that is not an easy feat. Graduating doesn't necessarily mean that life will get more or less difficult, but it does mean that things will change. Throughout our time at Thomas, we have hurdled obstacles in our way and are now prepared to deal with the chaos of this change. Whether that's stepping back into a classroom, starting a new job, taking time to figure things out, or navigating unexpected paths, we carry with us the strength that got us here. So as we prepare to walk across the stage and into the next chapter of our lives, I think it's important to recognize that the lessons we've learned here go far beyond textbooks and exams. We've learned how to show up for others even when we're struggling ourselves. We've learned that failure isn't the end, it's just often the beginning of something better. And most importantly, we've learned how to rise, not just once, but again and again. Thank you.
Thank Thank you, Emily. Thanks for a little poetry in our commencement. Representing the graduate division as class speaker will be Molly Sautak. Exactly. Molly is from Belmont, New Hampshire, and she's graduating with a Master of Science in Educational Leadership. You might remember Molly from such commencements as 2024, when she was the commencement speaker for the undergraduate programs. While at Thomas, Molly worked as a peer tutor in the Student Success Center and as a career navigator in the Professional and Career Development Office. Molly participated in both indoor and outdoor track and field. She served on the Student Senate, and she was part of the Student Philanthropy team. She was part of Rotaract and Active Minds. And late-breaking news that I learned on the way from the dining hall into commencement today, Molly is going to be an 8th grade English teacher at her hometown, Belmont, New Hampshire. So Molly is gainfully and happily employed. Please join me in welcoming Molly Sautak to the podium.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 commencement for Thomas College. I want to welcome the Board of Trustees and President Yuzi to our ceremony. I'm thankful to be able to speak in front of you all today. I do want to apologize to everyone that came last year because I'm doing it again. I hope it wasn't too bad the first time. We'll see. It is an honor to speak today, and I thank my peers for voting in my favor for a second time. I really do appreciate it. Standing up here, surrounded by a community so unique to the small town in Maine, is of the highest honor. How each of us graduates got to this point is idolizing, and the paths everyone took were all so different. Families near and far are all here today to celebrate you and your accomplishments. Whether you're sitting in the crowd as a proud grandparent, parent, hometown friend, or an underclassman watching your friends walk across the stage, you are here in support of an incredible college graduate. Approximately 6 in every student graduates college, and you are one of them, and you should be very proud of yourself. There will be a special place in my heart forever for the track and field team, student senate, orientation leading, and student athlete advisory committee. For anyone who has done extracurriculars in their life, you know they do not come with a stipend. These things are done out of a genuine passion for making a change in your community. I have the utmost respect for my peers who stayed involved while being here. Your leadership and service is recognized. Reflecting on my time here has been a whirlwind. Last year, when I walked across the stage for my undergrad, I knew I would be back in a couple of months. I knew the majority of the goodbyes I exchanged didn't have this daunting, unknowing attachment that it does now. I can't begin to explain the feeling that it holds. These people that I have learned to coexist with will become a chapter in life, something that I will reflect on when I tell people about my college years and how much fun I had. I can't wait to brag about the people who turned from classmates and teammates to best friends and family. Who would have thought that some of my closest friends lived only 20 minutes from me my entire life, but we met for the first time here? Others all the way from Mexico, or just, or just 30 minutes from campus. All of these people here have become pillars in my life. Support systems, daily adventures, reasons to smile and laugh, and all at this one place. As we celebrate this milestone, I want to take a moment to share what comes next for me. Thank you, President Yuzi, for talking about it. I'm very excited, but to be honest, also very nervous. I'm thrilled to say that I've accepted my dream teaching position in my hometown. This fall, I'll be teaching 8th grade in Belmont, New Hampshire, and one of the first things that I learned during the job search is that everything has a process. You just have to dive in and trust yourself. Interviews can be very intimidating, but preparation makes all the difference. So graduates, you can do this, I promise. When I applied for this position, I was scared, but my inner circle reminded me something very important. I am capable of great things. I want to thank my incredible support system, without whom I would not be standing here today. To my dad, thank you for always reminding me that it's my personality who makes me who I am. He's smiling and crying too, so it's great. It's my sass that he loves most, so it's good. Sorry, guys. To my siblings, thank you for the endless laughs. you've shown me, well, I can't even see, hold on. My tears are welling up. Whew. Thank you for showing me that humor is the heart of a very happy life. And you are both the center of mine. You guys want to clap for a second so I can collect myself? Oh, thanks. I seem to found out that I'm very reflective on emotions, so when I see people crying, they start going. A good thing I'll be a teacher, so I'll be very sympathetic with my students, which is a good thing. This might do it again, so we'll see. So my mom, thank you for being the woman that I aspire to be. You've shown me that with determination and belief, anything is possible. And to my fellow graduates, all of you in front of me today, as you head into your next chapter, don't forget to thank the people that are supporting you right now. Your family, in whatever form it comes, makes all the difference. So say your thank yous to your family and friends. I can confidently say that I am not alone and that the fear within my mind has grown throughout this year. The thought of what's next. No one has the answer quite yet, but what we do have now is our passions, and with the education, relationships, and self-discovery we have gained during our college years, we are all looking for that next step. To my peers, my advice is to trust yourself and put yourself out there. There's opportunity everywhere you will look, so do not be afraid to try. If you aren't quite sure yet what you really want to do, keep looking. You have purpose in this world, and you have the potential to make change, and everybody does. For the past 4 years of my life, Apple Maps slowly started remembering Thomas College as home. This digital acknowledgement in such a digital age speaks volumes about the rich experiences and meaningful relationships that have been established here. The challenge lies in these words: how do we move on? Not just physically from the campus in Waterville, Maine, but in a way that acknowledges the monumental impact that this home has shaped us into all that we have become, and now to move us into our next chapter. I think I speak for most when I say that I don't want to pack up these memories and put them away. Instead, we should carry it all forward. Carry forward the late night study sessions fueled by shared crunch times and late submissions. Carry forward the roar of team chants with a win or a loss and the teammates you worked so hard with. Carry forward the insights and the conversations with professors who challenged us to think critically and to see the world in very new ways. Carry forward the laughter and the quiet support of the friends who became our chosen family here. This home we have built at Thomas College isn't a physical structure to be looked back over the years. It's a collection of experiences, relationships, and growth that now reside in each of us. As you navigate your next chapters, whether near or far from Waterville, remember the resilience you discovered balancing academics, athletics, and involvement. Remember the power of this small community to offer support and connection. Remember it for what it was, a huge aspect of your life. Don't pack up this home that we now all share. Unpack the lessons you've learned here and let them guide you as you build anew. There's so much excitement in our lives to come, and we can utilize everything from here to move forward. A friend once told me, your life doesn't end after your 20s. Hopefully, I don't know, anybody? Does it? Okay, good. So I want to say congratulations to my peers and the class of 2025. Go out there and make the next chapter feel like home, wherever that may be. Thank you.
Thank you, Molly. Molly and I have something in common, which is why the pockets of this robe full of tissues. Well done. We will now begin the presentation of honorary degrees.
President Uzi, I have the honor to present Charles Wick Johnson III for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Today we honor Charles Wick Johnson III and bestow upon him the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, which means for the sake of honor. Wick Johnson is the retired president of Kennebec Technologies in Augusta. After graduating from Lafayette College in 1970, Wick moved to Maine, taught 6th grade for 5 years, and ran a construction company he founded for another 5 years. In 1982, Wick joined Kennebec Technologies and was the owner from 1984 until 2016, when the company was sold to the employees by creating an employee stock ownership plan. Over the years, Wick has been involved in both local and state activities. He is a long-term member of the Augusta Board of Trade, and he chaired the Lithgow Library Capital Campaign. He is a long-serving member of both the University of Maine System Board of Trustees and the Maine State Chamber of Commerce, and he was chair of each of those boards. Wick served under 5 governors in initiatives ranging from Governor King's Laptop Task Force to the 10-year Strategic Plan Committee and the Governor's COVID-19 Recovery Committee under Governor Mills. He has received much recognition for his work. In 2002, Wick was named the Maine Small Business Association Person of the Year, and in 2023, he was awarded the Peter G. Thompson Lifetime Achievement Award by the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce. He is currently chair of the Augusta Homelessness Task Force, an active member of the Unitarian Universalist Community Church in Augusta, and, most importantly, a member of the Thomas College Board of Trustees. Wick, in recognition of your commitment to serving the people of Maine through your business, civic, and organizational leadership, we hereby award the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. This hood and this degree are the symbols of our Society of Scholars, and they represent the high esteem in which we hold all of your contributions to us and to society.
President Uzi, I have the honor to present Lori G. LaChance for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Today, we honor President Emerita Lori LaChance and bestow upon her the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. From 2004 to 2012, President Emerita Lori LaChance served as President and CEO of the Maine Development Foundation. Before this, Lori served 3 governors as the state economist, 3 governors from 3 different political parties. And before joining state government, she served as the corporate economist at Central Maine Power Company. A frequent author and speaker on leadership, education, and the economy of Maine, President Emerita LaChance holds an undergraduate degree from Bowdoin College, an MBA from Thomas College, and an honorary doctorate of humane letters from both the University of Maine at Presque Isle and Bowdoin College. Lori was inducted into the Maine Women's Hall of Fame in 2014, and she has been the recipient of several awards, including making the Maine Biz Next list as a trailblazer in her industry in 2015, and being recognized in 2016 by Maine Magazine as one of the 50 Mainers charting the state's future. In November of 2018, Lori was inducted into the Junior Achievement Maine Business Hall of Fame, and in 2022, she received the American Heart Association's Crystal Heart Award and the Maine Biz Women to Watch. Most recently, in 2024, Lori was honored by Educare Central Maine with their inaugural Distinguished Leadership Award. Educate Maine presented her with the Weston L. Bonney Education Leadership Award, and the Maine State Chamber of Commerce gave her the Dirigo Award for her visionary leadership and lasting contributions to this state. Lori LaChance, in recognition of your commitment to serving the people of Maine through your business, civic, educational, and organizational leadership, we hereby award the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. This, we're gonna clap for Lori twice. This hood and this degree are the symbols of our Society of Scholars, and they represent the high esteem in which we hold you and all of your contributions to society.
President Uzi, I have the honor to present Betsy Beeman for the degree of Honor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Finally today, we honor our commencement speaker, Betsy Beeman, and bestow upon her the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Betsy Beeman is Chief Executive Officer at Coastal Enterprises Incorporated, CEI, a community development financial institution headquartered in Brunswick, Maine. Before joining CEI, Betsy led the Maine Food Cluster Project of the Mosavar Ramani Center for Business and Government at Harvard University. She was a consulting advisor to business, nonprofit organizations, and social enterprises in Maine and nationally. She previously served for 7 years as president of the Maine Technology Institute, or MTI, which invests in Maine companies and initiatives seeking to grow high-potential sectors of Maine's economy. Prior to that, she was associate director at the Rockefeller Foundation in New York City, where she managed a national grant program and an impact investment portfolio aiming to increase employment and social mobility in low-income communities. Betsy serves on the New Growth Innovation Network Board, and she has served on Governor Mills' Economic Recovery Committee, the Elmina B. Sewell Foundation Board, and Opportunity Finance Network Board. She has served on the Maine Philanthropy Center Board and the Inclusive Economies Working Group of the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. Betsy graduated with a BA from Harvard University and an MPA from Princeton University's School of Public Health and International Affairs. Betsy, in recognition of your commitment to serving the people of Maine through your business, civic, and organizational leadership, we hereby award the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. This hood and this degree are the symbols of our Society of Scholars, and they represent the high esteem in which we hold you and all of your contributions to society.
President Uzi, distinguished Thomas College faculty, proud parents and family members, and most importantly, graduating class of 2025. Thank you for inviting me here to speak to you today. When the college reached out to ask if I'd be willing to be your commencement speaker, I thought back to my own college graduation, hoping that the person who spoke then might provide me with an inspiring outline to follow. But for the life of me, I couldn't remember who that was and what they said. So with a clean slate, I'll share some personal reflections with you this afternoon. Thinking back, I didn't remember what was in that commencement speech, but I do remember how I felt. I was, like many of you today, so eager to get out of that place and out into the world making a difference that I had applied for a fellowship from my local Rotary Club to spend a year teaching in a community school in rural Kenya. To my delight, I was awarded the fellowship. My parents weren't so enthusiastic, however, particularly when they learned I'd be living in a hut with no running water, electricity, or telephone. This was, of course, before cell phones and FaceTime, when the closest thing to forgetting what it's called now, to email, closest thing to email was in a village 45 minutes away where there was a functioning fax machine that I had to hitchhike to get to. What my parents thought was admirable, though perhaps naive and potentially dangerous, I saw as adventurous and public-spirited. But my parents' reluctant blessing and with support from those generous Rotary Club members helped jumpstart what has been a wide-ranging and fulfilling career. That experience teaching in East Africa led me to a job working alongside local leaders, helping other African girls get an education. And next, working for a US foundation, making grants, helping folks who were unemployed gain skills and find a good job. Then, after learning that that foundation was investing its assets in traditional stocks and bonds, I helped that foundation do something then very new, investing some of its assets into enterprises that were profitable, but also made the world a better place, like in affordable housing, small businesses in rural places, products that made maternal health better, and even arts organizations. And finally, 20 years ago, I moved to Brunswick, where today I lead Coastal Enterprises, a nonprofit that attracts capital from investors across the US and here in Maine, and invests that capital with entrepreneurs throughout the state, helping them grow good jobs and a vibrant small business economy. So at my college graduation, I had no idea that this was where my career would take me, but I knew I wanted my work to be engaging and to make the world better in meaningful ways. And for you today marks not only your crossing the finish line of this academic journey, but the beginning of something far more significant, your opportunity to shape your life and the future of your community. When I look out at you, I see the architects of Maine's tomorrow. I see graduates who will be creative entrepreneurs, like Wick Johnson, and inspirational educational leaders, like Lori LaChance. I see young people who will be community leaders and builders of the jobs of the future. The diploma today you'll receive represents so much more than the knowledge you've acquired. It symbolizes the courage to invest in yourself, to believe that your ideas matter, and to imagine a future better than the present and different from the present. Each of you have demonstrated that courage already. You navigated a high school and college experience unlike those of the generations before you, experiences interrupted by the COVID pandemic, a time that really tested our society's collective resilience. And also, for many of you, you're the first person in your family to go to college and are a role model for relatives and likely the broader community that supported you. Collectively as a class, you've learned, you've made mistakes and adapted, you've struggled and supported each other, you've persevered, and you're really sitting here today because you refuse to let uncertainty and barriers alter your path. And the courage that brought you here is just the beginning. The world needs your courage now more than ever. Maine needs your courage. Maine needs you to ask and answer the difficult questions. Why do some people and communities in our state continue to struggle while others thrive? Why do too many young people still leave for opportunities elsewhere? What might bring them back and the skills, along with the skills and the lessons they've learned? How can we build a Maine where everyone can succeed, regardless of where they're born, where they live, what they look like, or how much money they have? These questions don't have easy answers. They require the courage to challenge conventional thinking. They demand entrepreneurial spirit to seek solutions where others see only problems, and to turn those solutions into reality here in Maine or wherever you choose to live and work. Being entrepreneurial isn't just about starting businesses, though I hope many of you will. It's about approaching your life and work with a mindset of curiosity, rather than judgment, to see potential where others see limitations, to create value where none has existed before, and to push through fear to take risks in pursuit of meaningful change. This entrepreneurial spirit lives deep in Maine's DNA. We've seen it in the generations of boat builders like Hodgson Yachts in Boothbay and Lyman Morse in Thomaston, through inventors like the Stanley brothers from Kingfield and Margaret Knight from York. And not only in the business world, but in the nonprofit and public sectors as well. It was Francis Perkins, of course, who imagined and put in place our Social Security system so that retired people could have a source of income. Maine has always been a place where ingenuity thrives. Your Thomas College education has prepared you to carry this tradition forward. Now it's your chance to apply these skills to the challenges and opportunities that matter most to you and to the communities where you'll live and work. Perhaps you'll launch a business that advances one of our traditional industries through the application of new materials, or pioneer new ways to increase the productivity of our farmland, or raise more shellfish in sustainable ways. You might create new ways to get childcare or health care cost effectively to people in some of our most rural towns, or excite our kids through learning, through hands-on education, or improve the quality of life of folks using artificial intelligence tools. Maine is a wonderful place to live with its natural beauty and our community-oriented culture. However, we must acknowledge that Maine isn't experienced equally by all who call it home. Educational and economic opportunities vary widely depending on who you are and where you live. And the tight-knit culture we enjoy can shut out people from away, people who are different than ourselves, limiting full engagement in our communities and our economy. So this is where courage and entrepreneurial thinking converge with a commitment beyond ourselves. What does this look like in practice? It can mean working for or even starting businesses that create good jobs in communities that are struggling. It can be supporting or even developing policies that tear down barriers that may have been typical 50 years ago but are outmoded today. It can mean being an active participant in or even leading the design of new products that work for everyone. Most importantly, it means recognizing that a truly prosperous Maine is one where prosperity is shared by all. I challenge you to see equity not as an afterthought, but as central to everything you do. Because innovation that doesn't include everyone isn't truly innovative. Growth that doesn't lift all communities isn't sustainable. A vision for the future that leaves people behind isn't a vision worth pursuing. Terriers of 2025, you graduate at a time when here in Maine, in fact, across our nation, we face challenges that demand fresh thinking and bold action. An aging population, changing climate conditions that impact our coastline, our farmland, and our forests, economic and technology transitions impacting our workforce, and persistent inequalities in our society that have been exposed and exacerbated in recent years. And with these challenges come unprecedented opportunities to shape our community's future. Whatever path you choose, approach it with the mindset of an entrepreneur and a community builder. Be bold in your thinking because courage and creativity lead to change. Be willing to try new things and fail because we learn from failure. Be persistent in the face of obstacles because they will come up. Be driven by purpose and empathy rather than just profit, and be part of the solution. I can't wait to see what kind of future you will all build together. Thank you.
Thank you, Betsy. It's so nice to hear wisdom and guidance from someone we've just met, at least I've just met, and someone that we don't get to hear from very often. So it's an honor, and I look forward to hosting you for many more visits at Thomas College. So you have a standing invitation. And now to our students, our degree candidates.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Associate in Arts, and Associate in Science, please rise. Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science please rise? President Uzi and members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honour of presenting to you these candidates for the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. And on behalf of the faculty of Thomas College, I ask that the degrees now be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. McCarthy. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Maine and the Board of Trustees of Thomas College, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science, and the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Emily Rebecca Ireland, summa cum laude. Are you ready? Congratulations, my friend. Nicholas Isaac Alexander, magna cum laude. Brian Michael Willett Jr., magna cum laude. Seth Alexander Dixon, magna cum laude. Kristen Rebecca Douglas, cum laude. Marissa Withy Hayden. Elena Marie Alderman, summa cum laude. Arthur Aranda. Peter Martin Ashley, cum laude. Zoe Mae Austin, summa cum laude. Angelica Avila Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Julia Grace Baker, cum laude. Bronwyn Rose Balboni, cum laude. Jason Michael Bartlett, magna cum laude. Jacob Hunter Bigelow, cum laude. Katrina Francis Blanchowski, magna cum laude. Chloe Rose Baldock, summa cum laude. Jacob Thomas Bouchard, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Bowman, magna cum laude. Jasmine Bradley. Cassidy May Brewer, summa cum laude. Tyler Braden Brockway, summa cum laude. Sage Marie Brown, summa cum laude. Rosalind Carr Buck, summa cum laude. Lydia Madeline Marie Buzzle, summa cum laude. Darren DJ Cagnina, Jr. Eva May Calioris, summa cum laude. Tyler James Canty, cum laude. Brittany Alyn Caford, summa cum laude. Autumn Rose Shabbat. Kylie Elizabeth Charbonneau. Aaliyah Janelle Chassie. T. Clark. Ethan Michael Cody, cum laude. Andrew Cominoli Cowles. Jade Alondra Crowell, summa cum laude. David Ryan Cunningham, magna cum laude. Parker John D'Amelia, magna cum laude. Parker Jeffrey Desjardins, summa cum laude. Javier Andre Diaz, cum laude. Mercedes Elizabeth Dorr. Kayla Michelle Duhame, magna cum laude. Jack Augustus Dwyer. Leah Elizabeth Dyer, summa cum laude. Lindsay Therese Josephine Eisenhart, magna cum laude. Corbin Joseph Eldridge. Onyx Babu Imelo. Riley Elizabeth Enright, summa cum laude. Sydney Jade Field, summa cum laude. Owen Thomas Fish, magna cum laude. Drew William Foley, summa cum laude. Libby Lena Forgs, summa cum laude. Van Franklin. Grace Virginia Frederick, summa cum laude. Liberty Page Fulton, summa cum laude. Luke Henry Gabloff, summa cum laude. Miles Justice Gadbois, summa cum laude. Reed Michael Gagnon, magna cum laude. Casey Ryan Gallant, magna cum laude. Nicholas David Garcia. Mara Elizabeth Gentry, magna cum laude. Riley Christina Giblin, cum laude. Alexis Jade Gibson, summa cum laude. Lindsay Ali Given, cum laude. Matthew Thomas Goslin, magna cum laude. Isaac Jonas Grenstrom, magna cum laude. Amanda May Grant, summa cum laude. Kaylee Jill Gregoire, cum laude. Sierra Jean Grover, cum laude. Emily Helene Gutierrez, magna cum laude. Bradley William Gorjanski, magna cum laude. Emily Daisy Haggerty, magna cum laude. Kaylee Grace Harnum. Mackenzie Elizabeth Haynes, summa cum laude. Benjamin Heath, summa cum laude. Jordan Marie Herlihy, summa cum laude. Addison Smiley Herrick. Avery Wynn Herrick, summa cum laude. Laura May Holden, magna cum laude. Cheyenne Mary Holmes, summa cum laude. Hannah Isaac, cum laude. Emma Mae Jefferson, magna cum laude. Daniel Johnson, magna cum laude. Joshua Joseph. Abigail Kane. Carly Autumn Kimball, cum laude. Samuel Stephen Kablensky. Miles Mason Kirby, magna cum laude. Ready? Tanner Raymond Clausen, cum laude.
I love you, Mom.
Taylor Angelo Krowecki, summa cum laude. Sahara Sky Kubwalo, magna cum laude. Savon Maria Kungsak, magna cum laude. Riley Ann Laguki, summa cum laude. Emma Ray Landry, summa cum laude.
All right, Sam, this is it.
Samuel Joseph Latarte, summa cum laude. Emily Jane Libby, magna cum laude. Haley D. Licata, summa cum laude. Haley Ann Lindelof, magna cum laude. Megan Allison Longstaff, summa cum laude. Ethan Ryan Lubier, cum laude.
You guys bring a few people?
Christopher William Lubier, cum laude. Lenz Pierre Kenzie Lewis, summa cum laude. Finn Bean Mahan, magna cum laude. Kaylee Margot Marks, summa cum laude. Jonathan Michael Martin. Olivia Grace Martin, summa cum laude. Renee Michelle McDonald, summa cum laude. Teresa K. McLinden, magna cum laude. Gabriel Philip McPhail, summa cum laude. Sabin Nathaniel Merrill, magna cum laude. Abel Jude Mitchell, magna cum laude. Nichelle Raylene Moody. Preston Eli Moody, magna cum laude. Jack Adelard Morrill, magna cum laude. Parker Evan Morrison, magna cum laude. Lindsay May Moulton, magna cum laude. Patrick Ryan Monahan, cum laude. Donna Rena Marie Nato, magna cum laude. Bradley Mullen. Riley Mae Nason. Cole Neal, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Ann Norman. I got it. Laban Moendi Nyong'o. Am I close? I kept practicing. I got it wrong. Abigail Maria Ortiz. Tori Ann Parker, cum laude. Rhiannon L. Patry, summa cum laude. Carter Pelletier, magna cum laude. Kyle Nicholas Pelletier, magna cum laude. Brennan Faith Pinto, magna cum laude. And happy birthday. Jordan William Plamondon. Jared Stephen Ponder. Joshua Caden Poulin. Andrew Perwell. Trinity Jade Randall, magna cum laude. Malia Lillian Ranger, cum laude. Brady Raymond. Caleb J. Reisfelder, summa cum laude. Vanessa Faith Richards, summa cum laude. Emily Ray Riggs, summa cum laude. Trevin Ritchie, summa cum laude. Tyler S. Roberge, cum laude. Shane Caden Demetrius Robinson. Brandon Peter Roshto. Mitchell Gervin Rounds, summa cum laude. Isaac Laurier Roy, magna cum laude.
Are you ready?
Jackson Ray Rulke, cum laude. Wallace Brian Savoy, magna cum laude. Seth Michael Shaka, summa cum laude. Ankit Shah. Alexia Patience Najee Shannon, cum laude. Stephen Anthony Eugene Simmons. Hunter Pierce Simpson, magna cum laude. Shane Pierre Wilmont Smith, magna cum laude. Heather Smith. Samantha Marie Snow, summa cum laude. Emily Lauren Snyder, magna cum laude.
Garcia is at the end, and you added, okay.
Sebastian Soto Garcia. Kristen Joanne Staples, magna cum laude. Ashley Lillian Stevens, cum laude.
Congratulations.
Joseph Baden Stratton. Taylor M. Sullivan, summa cum laude. Elise Ann Cyphers. Ryan Matthew Tebow. Ben Tilton. Gavin Charles Tower. Noah Pierce Trent, magna cum laude. J.J. Vincent, magna cum laude. Amy Catherine Viola, magna cum laude. Avery Parker Wallace, summa cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Wallingford, magna cum laude. Victoria Ann Watkins. Lucy Margaret Watson. Kayla Ann Page Weber, summa cum laude. Matthew Alexander Ware, cum laude. Grace Weymouth. Evan Wilcox, cum laude. Jared Joseph Willett. Emily Jane Wilson, summa cum laude. Timothy Guy Worcester, magna cum laude. Kian William Wright, cum laude. Metin Mert Yavuz, magna cum laude.
Congratulations, all.
All right, so will the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration please rise? President Uzzi and the members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting you these candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration. On behalf of the faculty at Thomas College, I ask that the degrees now be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Cragen. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Maine and the Board of Trustees of Thomas College, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
All right. You ready?
Logan Alexis Alexander. Lauren Michelle Anderson. Nicholas Barber. Maximilian Bojarski. Marina Bragg. Jordan Matthew Brooke. Aria Brunner. Justin Jean Bulmer. Nicole Therese Caprera. Sharon Marie Coolin. Caleb E. Dagnout. Evan William DeMott. Sawyer Raymond Depre. Mary Grace DeSanto. Parker Robert Foley. John William Gibson. Amanda Lee Gullifer. Haley Sue Ham. Corbin A. E. Philip Ham. Brooke Haskell. Alexander Ross Hodgkins.
She didn't write that on here. Did she write it or you? Oh, I'll do it. You can do it anyway.
Eleanor King, summa cum laude. Eleanor is graduating with her bachelor's and her master's today. Mary Jean La Rochelle. Marissa Lorendo.
Congratulations. Nice to see you back.
Adam Lorette. Eric Julius Magira. Nicholas Edward Magira. Daniel May. Haley Marie McIntyre. Valerie Minkala. Haley J. Mealy. Ruth Gabriel Merrill. Antonio Mesa. Garrett Matthew Malika. Garrison George Paye. Michaela Elizabeth Panich. Seth Michael Reed. Matthew Seymour. Luke C. Shorty. Wyatt Dean Thompson. Sean Michael Van Osen. Christiana Aaliyah Washington. Amanda Laurie Winslow. Cameron T. York.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Science, Criminology, and Master of Science in Cybersecurity please rise? President Uzzi and members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting to you these candidates for the degrees of Master of Science in Criminology and Master of Science in Cybersecurity. On behalf of the faculty of Thomas College, I ask that the degrees now be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Majewski. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Maine and the Board of Trustees of Thomas College, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Master of Science in Criminology and Master of Science in Cybersecurity, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Jordan Elizabeth McCrae Clapshe Knott. Gregory Thomas McCarthy. Caitlin Angelina Paul. Donald William Wetmore. Malachi Harris. Keegan Drake Roderick. Cameron James Todd. Aaron H. Young. Nima Hussein.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Education please rise? President Uzzi, President Uzzi and members of the Board of Trustees, I have the honor of presenting to you these candidates for the degree of Masters of Science in Education. On behalf of the faculty of Thomas College, I ask that the degrees now be conferred.
Thank you, Dr. Rybakova. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of Maine and the Board of Trustees of Thomas College, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Education with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining.
Are you ready? Molly Ray Sautak. Madison Shaw Bradbury. Alyssa Victoria Dowdy. Congratulations. Kiara Ann Goggin. Jenny Mae Greenlaw. Emma Catherine Huntley. Jenna M. LaRock. Molly Ann Littlefield. Congratulations. Julia Helen Rennie. We've had two students with a role today of trying to navigate all of our graduates into seats and up to aisles to get their degrees. So I'm going to ask our two marshals to come up. They'll be the last to receive their degrees today. Abigail Carol Ferrone, cum laude. Nicholas Lee Weiss, summa cum laude.
Will all the undergraduate students please move your tassels from the right to the left. President Uzi, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, and distinguished guests at Thomas College, I now present to you the class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. McCarthy. Thomas College class of 2025, only a couple things remain. The first of which is our thank yous. No one ever makes it to this day. No one ever walks across this stage alone. When we achieve on the shoulders of those who came before us, who lifted us up, and as we all know, sometimes carried us. Graduates, please join me in acknowledging your family and friends, the community that supported you and made it possible for you to be here today. Please rise and give a round of applause to your Terrier Support Network. Thank you, family and friends and supporters of these graduates. Okay, you may be seated, although we're going to do this one more time. Our second thank you is to all those people at Thomas College who made sure you understood your assignments, who took care of you when you were sick or anxious, who challenged you on the field or in the classroom, and who were the ear or the shoulder that you needed at the right time. Please stand and give a round of applause to the Thomas College faculty and staff who supported you along the way. Thank you, students. And now, finally, we offer a moment of silence to all those who could not be with us today, for those we hold in our hearts, people we've lost, knowing how much they mean to us. And now I'd like to invite to the microphone the Thomas College Alumni Association, who is going to welcome you to the next phase of your Thomas College life. So come on up. I think we've got Shelby and maybe Seth coming to the podium from the Thomas College Alumni Association. These are going to be your new best friends, graduates.
Good afternoon, graduates and family and friends of Thomas College. My name is Shelby Watson, and I'm a proud member of the Board of Trustees and the Thomas College Alumni Community and Association. Thomas is more than just the place where I earned my degrees. It's where I found the confidence to pretend I'm not nervous speaking to a crowd of this size, and led me to a rewarding career in sales. It's where I met lifelong friends who have become like family. And it's the reason I'm standing here today. Still connected, still grateful, and still just a little emotional about how special this place is. As you step into your future today, I hope you'll consider staying connected to the college. The Thomas College Alumni Association is here to help you stay engaged with each other, with the college, and with new opportunities to grow. Whether it's through networking events, social media, or a shout out in the Thomas Magazine, We want to hear from you and celebrate your accomplishments. So please keep us updated on your new jobs, moves, engagements, marriages, children, and pets. We're here for all of it. As recent graduates, you're eligible to join Graduates of the Last Decade, or the GOLD program. I found tremendous value in staying involved through GOLD, which offers meaningful ways to give back, like volunteering on move-in day, writing notes of encouragement to students during finals, or sharing your Terrier pride on social media during Day of Giving. Serving on the Board of Trustees has helped me stay close to a place that shaped who I am. And in a few years, don't be surprised if we reach out to you to join us in the boardroom and help us shape the future of Thomas College. In the meantime, it's my honor to congratulate you on all you've accomplished and to officially welcome you to our alumni family. Thank you and congratulations.
You guys hear me okay? No? Oh, okay. I brought my tissues just in the event that I tear up. And if you've ever read any sort of email communication from me, you know that I like to open with a big and borderline obnoxious, "Good afternoon!" Please repeat it back to me. Good afternoon! Thank you, Seth. You're welcome, Seth. Thank you, President Uzzi, Board of Trustees, special guests, esteemed faculty and staff, proud families and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. For those of you who don't know me or haven't checked your emails, my name is Seth Reed, and I'm the Assistant Director of Alumni Relations here at Thomas College, and as of today, a proud member of the class of 2025. Thank you. What an incredible day this is, standing here looking out at all of you, graduates who have worked so hard, sacrificed, and persevered. Your journey is nothing short of inspiring. Today marks the end of one chapter and the exciting beginning of another. With that new beginning comes a heartfelt welcome. Welcome to the Thomas College alumni family. You are now part of a network that spans generations, careers, and continents. But being an alum isn't just about carrying a diploma. It's about carrying the spirit of Thomas forward. One of the most rewarding ways to do that is by staying engaged. When you attend events like Homecoming and Family Weekend, our Gold gatherings, our Day of Giving, or the annual Terrier Tee-Off Golf Tournament, you're keeping the Thomas community vibrant, alive, and connected. These events aren't just touch points, they are traditions. They are opportunities to reconnect, celebrate progress, and create new memories with fellow Terriers. Equally powerful is giving back through your time. Whether it's mentoring a current student, volunteering at an event like the Dirty Dog Mud Run, or casino night, or simply sharing your journey with a class or club, your story has the power to inspire and guide others. Your presence and perspective can shape someone's future, because once you've walked through these halls, you carry knowledge and experience that's worth passing on. Your voice still matters here. Giving back doesn't have to be grand to be meaningful. Sometimes a quick conversation or a word of encouragement can make all the difference. When you invest your time, you strengthen the bridge between past, present, and future Terriers. And that's how we build a legacy worth celebrating. And speaking of staying connected, we want to hear from you. Whether you're landing your dream job, traveling the world, starting a business, or continuing your education, or making a difference in your community, we want to celebrate all of your accomplishments. You can keep us in the loop by updating your contact info, sharing milestones with us, or just dropping us a line. We love highlighting our alumni stories in the Thomas Magazine or on our various social media pages. And your stories are just getting started. This is your opportunity to take on the world knowing that we are cheering you on every step of the way. Now, I realize that Shelby and I are the only ones keeping you from the rest of your celebration, so I'll leave you with one final farewell, which, if you also know me, I've never really been good at saying goodbye. Maybe because they just feel too final. And this doesn't feel like the end. It's more of a see you later kind of thing. Even if we're heading in different directions for now, I know our paths will cross again. So rather than say goodbye, I'll say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your time, the laughs, the memories, the inspiration, the adventure, and everything in between. TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Shelby. And welcome, graduates, to the Alumni Association. I'm going to send you out into the world now, and it might be a wet world out there, we'll see. I'm going to send you out into the world with a brief benediction, which is a poem by Mary Oliver called Don't Hesitate. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give in to it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has possibility. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instance when love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not meant to be a crumb. Congratulations, graduates. I would like the graduates to please join us in the procession. Families and guests, I ask that you please remain seated until all of the graduates have exited the field house, and then join us for a reception under the tent. Congratulations, class of 2025. Woo!